for some second and third period action. 91 for the North Stars, tries to get over the blue line. Johnny Leung stops it up briefly. Now he gets around, throws that backhand through. Sells picks it off. Gregory Sells comes up the middle of the ice. Looks to use the defenseman as a screen. The puck falls down and Storing covers it up with 14:39 remaining. Duclos and Sells on the draw, just to the left of Storing. Now it comes back. St. John grabs it. He fires it in, and it comes around. Foster skates into it. Foster tries to set it up and throw it out in front. Paillet grabs it, turns it up, tries to get it to Duclos, but they hold it in. Scoleri throws it back. It goes off the back of the net, and now they look to set it up. A one-on-one developing here between Duclos and Leung. He throws his body down in front of it, and now Neil Rodrigo's there, and it comes back across. Cohen tries to throw a headman it. That comes down, and Storing grabs it. And now we got a race for the puck, and the referee smiles and waves, folks. Smiles and waves. 14:02 remaining. Here, Luca, Cohen, and Tennille Rodrigo up front. Luca leans in with Barber. Aston tries to throw it up. They got a break. A dive there, and they roll that one away. Now they turn. Cohen from the left wing side throws it up to Luca. They try and grab that, unable to make the turnover, and now Oosterhuis at the red line. The forward playing defense this period. Now they come back. Serrani grabs it, throws it off the wall. Cohen chips it deep. Icing waved off. Brazeau grabs it, tries to throw it up, and we got an offside once again. Sells, McDonald, and Mansfield come out. Sells on the draw, wins it back. They throw it across, Westover gains the red line and fires it in. Now they throw it around to the far side. McDonald tries to skate into it, rolls off his stick, and it comes out of the zone. Now the North Stars at center ice look to set things up, and they go D to D. They throw it back up. Westover grabs that one, fires it in. Now McDonald forces them to make a decision. They come back around to the other side. Sells lifts the stick, tries to turn back, get around one or two. Sells throws it back into the corner. Now they took a look on the other side. Try and get it out. They tip it. That one goes down the ice. And there's a race developing. Harris Peru angles them off. Now Sells grabs it. Sells with a little bit of space. He's got some room. Sells comes in, fires a shot. That hits something, then it goes into the far corner. Now McDonald grabs it. McDonald tries to get it back. He sends it to Lansfield. McDonald fires a shot just over the net. Now St. John grabs it, throws it in. They bounce it off the wall. St. John looks to cover it off. It's up there. They're all pushing and shoving on it. And we've got that penalty coming up to the Duffield Devils. The referee calls Luca for interference by the looks of it. Tripping. Scoleri and Foster will try and kill this one off with 11:56 remaining. Now they got the penalty up on the clock. They can drop the puck. They tie them up, and it comes out of the zone. Now the North Stars Look back, come up the middle of the ice. A turnover there. Scoleri tries to grab it, and then Foster picks it up. Foster just chips it in. Swartz from his zone pushes it off the wall. That comes into the middle of the ice. Where the North Stars grab it, come up the right wing wall. They throw it in deep and all the way around to the far side. That comes off his skate now. Foster hits Sells. Sells now in a puck race. He looks, gain the zone. He gets tripped up. No worse for wear there. They fire. They get the stretch pass. The guy in behind. He's got a break. Loses an edge. Goes to the far side. Now they try and set it back up.
It's in front of the net.
In front once again, and this time Leung comes away with it. Leung, that hits something and bounces back into the corner. St. John grabs it. St. John tries to get it out. He's got a couple of guys on him. Now Sells. Sells. Happy to just rag it behind the net. They're all in there digging for it. This time he throws it off the glass. A shot there, and it goes off something and out into the far corner. They turn once again to try and get it, but Luca creates a turnover and throws it up to Tennille Rodrigo. Tennille Rodrigo gains the zone. Then 97 picks it up. They chip it back. Now Leung tries to get back. They're looking to get around the big arms of Johnny Leung. Comes back into the far side. Up the ice they go. A nice chip play there by Leung. Cohen comes in for it. Cohen and Luca. And Luca creates the turnover. Now it comes back out of the zone. 34 tries to split the D, fires a shot, and that goes in the back of the net to make it 2-1 for the North Stars with 9:37 remaining here in the second period. That chip play up the wall, they got the break they were looking for, and they were able to get it past Akvis and Giannis. 2-1. Now they look to come back. Blaine fires it up. That goes off Serrani's stick, and it goes deep into the zone. Now Oosterhuis with one on him. Now Serrani comes back. Serrani looking to help out. They're deep in the zone. Serrani fires it off the boards. Now they get it out. Scoleri tries to hit McDonald. That goes off something. No Weissing. Now they come back around. They look to set it up. Scoleri pushes it back. Now McDonald tries to get in there. Now they come back around the other side. We got another penalty upcoming here. Not sure what that one's for. And they make it 2-2. They go up and over the shoulder of Akvis and Giannis with back-to-back goals with 8:46 remaining in the period. A tight checking game, and Timmins came back to tie it up. Now they throw it back. Back up the middle of the ice. Luca tries to chip it off to Scoleri. The referee in the way there. Now Luca skates into it. Luca leaves it for Scoleri. He's got some space. A low shot. That goes off the side of the net. A bouncing puck, and they're able to get it out of the zone. Everybody converges on Foster.
Stay calm, boys. Stay calm.
Storing covers it up. So now we got to face off to the left of Storing. Comes back to the point. They fire it off the board. Now it comes into Foster. Foster leaves it for Scoleri. Scoleri gets pushed into the corner. Now Sells grabs it. He reverses it back to Scoleri. Scoleri now with a couple of guys on him. Looks to play the puck. And now Sells gets around a couple. He fires a quick shot. And the referee blows the whistle.
The ref knows.
Losing their minds.
Wow, that's a
Well,
bad
I
call.
don't blame them.
That's a bad call.
He shouldn't have called it. He was behind the curtain.
So with 8:04 remaining, we'll do it all over again here. Sells, pushes it back now. Schwartz tries to get it out. Harris Peru pushes it in deep into the corner. Now Foster with one man on him. Foster pushes it around the corner. Now Sells grabs it. Sells with a couple of guys on him. Pushes it back to Westover. Westover holds the zone. Sells grabs it in the half wall. Gets around one. Fires it. That goes off a foot. Now Foster grabs it. Foster throws it back to Westover. Westover with a high shot and scoring with a glove save. 7:24 remaining.
Good job, Tyler!
Tennille, Rodrigo, McDonald, and Cohen come out. Leon and St. John on the point. Now Morton grabs it. He throws a set play there off the far wall. They get in, but the defense collapses and rushes that one back. Now they're back in behind the net. They try and set it up. That goes off something and finds the back of the net to make it 3-2. 7:09 remaining here in the second period. They were in behind the net. It looks like they went to a centering pass that might have bounced off something, and it was back in behind the goalkeeper. Young over to St. John. He fires it up the boards. Now they turn, they fire it in deep. The North Stars come back, push it off the glass. Morton not hit this. Hit a stanchion and bounced up into the netting. So we'll have a face-off to the right of this Storm here. Scott and Luca on the draw. They win it back to Leon. He fires a shot. That hits something. Another shot there. A bouncing puck. It comes back out once again. Luca throws it back to Leung. Leung now looks for the tip. They try and get it across. A great stick there by Morton. Pushes it to the side. Brown grabs it. He tries to get it out. St. John briefly stops it up. Now Luca chips it off the wall. And he comes in. Matthew Luca, a little space, he finds the bottom corner to make it 3-3 with 6:40 remaining in the period. They created the turnover just outside the blue line, and they were able to come in and go low glove, and that ties it up at 3. An entertaining game between these two teams. They come back in. Foster this time. He feeds it to Scoleri. He fires it about 5 feet wide. Now Serrani tries to push it in. Sells. He's able to briefly hold the zone, and they come back out and up the middle of the ice. Foster grabs that, turns inside his blue line, goes up the boards, tries to hit Sells. Now they come back across. Serrani almost picked that one off. Now Westover grabs it. Westover in behind his net, uses it briefly, throws it up, and they come up the boards. Serrani feeds Sells, but there's a turnover by the North Stars. Now the North Stars come in and try and drive wide. Westover tries to shield the bottom of the ice, and it comes back out into the middle of the ice. They fire it back into the far corner, looking for an open space. They spin and lose it. That time now they headman the puck. Foster comes in over the blue line. He chips it up, but we've got an offside with 5:38 remaining here in this second period. This time they try and push it back. McDonald can't kick it to escape. Now Cohen, and they're going to have to get back on their horse if they want to break up this play. Johnny Leung. Leung looks to headman it. Now they grab it. Harris Peru. He chips it up to Tennille Rodrigo. Tennille Rodrigo now gains the zone, throws it across. Cohen now tries to come in. They try and split that up, but Close comes away with it. Now he's got Leung. And they turn it around and it goes into the corner. This time they try and get it off the wall. A break here. McDonald tries to feed it into the middle. Unable to get it there. This time they simply fire the puck back. It hits something. Now they push it back once again. Up the middle it goes. Now Leung with a bit of a break. Gains the zone and fires it in deep. Luca on his horse to flush out Schwartz. Luca tries to grab that one. In the corner goes. A quick shot there and a great save by Storing. Now Luca engages in the far side. And the North Stars look to break it up the ice. Westover has to watch that far player. And they're able to grab it and come up the ice. Westover. Up just to the far end. Now they get it back up once again. Luca eludes the first man. Now he comes up. Leaves it. They throw it across to Lansfield. Lansfield just misses it. Scott tries to turn and come up the far side. Scott chips it around St. John. They go in and they make it 4-3. A pass across of the player that was coming down the right wing side. Scott threw it across to the middle, and they were able to tuck it home to get the 1-goal lead back in the play. .332 remaining here in the period. Sells wins the drawback. This time, and the North Stars had a quick turnover and took a shot just high the net. Now they throw it in behind the net. Comes around to the far side, back out into the middle of the ice. They look to get it to the D, back into the far corner. Now they push it around. They try and chip it high and off the wall. Scoleri in a race with Barber. They push him off the puck. Foster joins the fray. Now they throw it back to Serrani. Serrani fires a low shot. That gets pushed out, and back up the ice the North Stars go. 2:45 remaining here in the period. In behind the net, they hold them off, cut the angle off. North Stars skate into the corner. Grab the puck, now they set it up on the half wall. Their players push down, and a bit of a scrum ensues, and Sells chips it up. Just can't get it out. The North Stars cause a bit of a turnover. They're dancing in the zone now. Sells comes away with it. Sells tries to get around a couple, and he fires a shot, and Storing makes a big save with 2:11 remaining. Now they come back, take a look, they throw it into Westover. McDonald, a one-timer there, just disconnects. Now McDonald moves back to the other side. Blair gets it around. They briefly hold it in. Now Cohen grabs it. Cohen takes a look. Cohen. They get it back out. Tennille Rodrigo now Tries to get around a handful, but there's going to be a tripping call. 1:43 remaining here in this second period.
Oh, it's good.
Barber and Sells on the draw. Left is Storing. They win it back to Leung. Leung into the half wall to Foster. Back to Leung. Leung, he's got some space. He moves in. He finds Sells on the half wall. Sells takes a look. Tries to set it back up again. This time it comes back out. Sells right there for it. Sells takes a look. Fires one that goes off his shin pad. Now Blaine throws it back to the other side. Sells is going to try and cut it off. Leung gets it up. Now Leung looks to elude one, and he's going down once again. Sells, he comes in. Sells takes a look. Sells looks to take a shot. Now they give it to him. So now we're going to have a 5-on-3. And we'll have a face-off deep in the zone here. Duffield looks for a prime opportunity here to tie things up. 57 seconds remaining in the period. 43 seconds in the first penalty. 1:30 in the second.
This is when you wish you could ice it. This is, if you can mix it, huge difference.
We'll see what they got designed here. Duclos and Sells on the draw. They tie up Sells, they push it back. Now they come back around with it. Now it comes around. Schwartz grabs it, throws it up. St. John back out into the zone. Now it comes back down. St. John. He comes out of the zone, he goes to the far side, just misses Foster. Now they come back into the far side. They look to set things up. Push it around now. Leung's got it at the point. Johnny Leung with a little bit of space. Hits it to Sells. Sells now. He takes a look. Comes back the other side. Foster, Leung, and a great save there by Storing with 15.8 seconds remaining. Two seconds remaining in the first penalty, 49 in the second. They tie it up, they send it back. Leung now gets it back into Sells. Sells on the half wall. Fires a hard shot. Storing with another big glove save once again. 6.1 seconds remaining.
You're smoking, Storing!
Now we got Duclos and Luca on the draw. The first penalty's over. 40 seconds remaining. They push it back. Leung chips it off the wall. Now they look to try and set things up. And that's going to do it for the second period. They've opened the floodgates on the goals here in the second period with 5 more goals. Now we'll see what these two teams have in store with us here for the third.
That's the same movie.
So Duffield will start with a 33-second power play. See if they can get things going. McDonald, Tennille, Rodrigo, and Cohen. Westover and Serrani will start it off. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. It's going to be an entertaining one. Now, the North Stars. They come back. They throw a high one. That bounces out to the middle of the ice. Now McDonald grabs it. Looks to set things up behind the net. He's going to go for a bit of a skate. Comes up the ice, goes to the far side. McDonald tries to drive into the zone, stops it up, gives it back to Serrani. Serrani now takes a look into the middle of the ice. He fires a shot and scoring, covers that one up with 14:28 remaining. So we'll have a face-off to the left. Now the North Stars push it back. That does it for the power play. Now they get it back out. That hits off a couple of things. Westover dives across and stops that up. Serrani, he runs out of real estate. He's into the wall. Now they come in deep. Now Cohen sees a little space. He gains the zone. That comes back out into the slot. That hits something, and now the North Stars come the other way. Serrani holds him to the outside. A glove save, or a blocker save there by Anthony. Now Westover takes a look, chips it off the wall, gets it out to center ice. They throw it back down the ice. Serrani goes back for it. Serrani behind his net, reverses course for Westover. Westover chips it up middle of the ice, and the North Stars grab another puck, and just outside the blue line, unable to get it set up. They throw it back. Now they look to come up the left wing side. Sells and Westover there to settle that one down. Sells feeds it up to Foster. Just rolls off his stick, and now the North Stars look to try and settle things down. Sells grabs it just inside the blue line. This time he feeds Foster. Foster looks to try and get a little bit of room, get around. Now the North Stars throw it up the left wing side. Leung tries to push his man off the puck. Johnny Leung grabs it. He gets tripped up, and they're going to go back on the power play with 12:46 remaining. So we're going to have unsportsmanlike and slashing. 12:46. See what they put up on the board. You never know with these American rules. Do they do 2 1-minute 30-second penalties, or do they do a 3? We will see. Back after this commercial break.
They're figuring it out. No, they're figuring if it's going to be 2 or 1, I think. Because they're probably arguing that the other kid held on and knocked off and pushed. And
No, somebody else is going in.
it should be the same player if it's the same player. You can't give it to 2 different players.
So, welcome back after that commercial break. We still haven't figured it out.
They just didn't have it.
They win it back. Now, Leung moves into the middle. Johnny Leung fires a low shot. That goes off the back of the net, through the crease. And now this time they fire at the length of the ice. That's going to go for icing.
You guys gotta lob it! There's ice here. You guys gotta do that. You gotta
Well, now that was just getting it out of there. Oh, you see it?
So we'll do it all over again to the right of scoring.
Hey,
Now they push it back once again. Sells grabs it. He throws it back to Leung. Leung moves into the middle of the ice. Settles it down for Sells. Sells takes a look. Gets it back to Leung. Leung moves in, back to Sells. Sells now with some space. Fires a shot. That one just gets stuffed up on the blue ice and gets out of the zone. Now Leung grabs it. Leung looking for some space. Johnny Leung gains the red line over the blue, drives around a couple, tries to stop back up. And the North Stars quickly grab that, and then they throw it high and down the ice. 30 seconds left here in the power play. Now Westover from his own zone. Westover gets it to Scoleri. Scoleri now looks to use his speed and get to the outside. He gets pushed off into the corner. Now Scoleri stops up, takes a look. Back to Luca. Back to Leung. Leung now into Luca. Now Leung moves into the middle. Throws it back to Luca. Throws it across. That one gets pushed off into the corner. Westover's on the other side to corral it. He tries to push it back. That goes off his stick and goes the length of the ice. Down the ice it goes. And we got an icing once again with 11:08 remaining here in the third period.
That's it, Bailey. Dexter and Bailey. No, I think
Luca, Lansfield, and Oosterhuis up front. Serrani and St. John. They win it back. Serrani moves in, fires a shot. That goes off something and into the corner. They try and corral it. Now they come back up. They throw it up the middle of the ice. The North Stars are spread out. Now they get it at just over the blue line, and then they have to retreat and come back. Now this time they throw it, go across. Oosterhuis holds it out of the zone. Gets up and throws it deep. 10:34 remaining in the period. They throw it off the middle of the ice. Bouncing puck, and Oosterhuis just misses the one-timer on the far side. It looks like we got a net off its moorings. So 10:23 remaining. Face-off's going to be to the right of Storing. McDonald pushes the draw. They get it back to Serrani. Serrani gets it back in. Now Cohen takes a look. The centering pass just wide. Serrani pinches in. He holds it. Serrani tries to get one on net. Gets surrounded briefly. Now he takes a look. He's in the corner. They hold the puck in. A bouncing puck there. Back out. And the goalkeeper covers that one up. 9:59 remaining. Tight checking affair. Great back and forth battle between these two teams. Now they push it back out. They try and stretch the pass. Harris Peru picks that off, then he throws it back in deep. Now they go back for it. They try and come across the middle of the ice. Briefly hold it there. Now they come back up. Now the North Stars try and cut in the zone. Harris Peru has been hurt. He's down. He got knocked up. Coach Jacob tending to Harris Peru. Hopefully everything's going to be okay there. Got some movement. He comes to his feet and he's going to be able to skate off under his own power. So we'll have a face-off to the left of Athasinianis with 9:37 remaining here in this game. Sells Scoleri and Foster. Leung and Westover. They win it back. Westover throws it off the glass. The North Stars try and skid up to it. Now Sells picks it up. Sells gains the zone, fires a shot. That goes off a stick and into the netting. So we'll have another face-off just to the right of Storing down at the far end.
Unless there's a necking move, and a necking head is the only time you ever.
Sells wins it back. Foster leaves it for Leung. Back to Sells. He fires one just over the net. Westover pushes it into the corner. Scoleri goes after it. Foster joins the fray. Now the North Stars look to come out, but they hold it. Westover with a quick shot on net. Now they take a look. Foster tries to roll it back out. Now Leung picks it up. He turns, comes back into his zone. Now he's looking for a little bit of space. Any opening, but there's not a lot of room out there today. Foster fires it in deep. Scoleri goes back for it. Now Scoleri, he gets tripped up on the wall. Westover just has to go through his feet. He leaves it for Leung. Now Westover chips it off the wall. Sells, takes a look, tries to get around one. Comes back in. Scoleri leaves it for Sells. Now back to Scoleri. He spins, tries to get away from his man. Into the boards they go. Comes around to Sarandi. He gets it into Sells. He gets around one, takes a look, centers it, and the North Stars get it out of the zone. Luca now tries to get around a couple. And now the North Stars dangle it, bring it up the ice. Into the zone, a high shot, they find the back of the net. Oh, those high gloves with 7:54 remaining here in this period to make it 5-3 for Timmins. Luca, Lansfield, and Oosterhuis. We'll see if they can respond. Now the North Stars in the zone once again. They dump it in deep. Now they come around. Harris Peru. A turnover there. Horschel tries to get around. Another high shot. He gloves that one. Tries to knock it down. Now Leung grabs it. Leung tries to get around a couple. Cuts back into the middle of the ice. He headmans it for Lansfield. Lansfield now. Chips it up the wall. Now Lansfield. That one's off his shin pad. They still can't gain the zone. Now they get the far side, but the North Stars create a turnover. Inside the zone, Leung looks to headman it. Hits Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis now on the right wing side. Tries to chip it around the D. He holds him up just inside the zone. And now McDonald grabs a turnover. He's got a couple of guys on him. Now they come back around the other side. Another shot there, and Anthony with a big save and then kicks it out Westover. Borsel grabs that. And now they try and come back, unable to get that one. And now Tenille Rodrigo. Tenille Rodrigo to St. John. St. John off the boards, tries to keep it going. The North Stars cause a turnover, a shot there, and a big save as Athasiniadis reaches back and covers it up with 6:20 remaining.
I want to do better than Toronto, sorry.
Sells.
They're yelling, oh, but then there people do it. I hate that.
Now Sells in the corner.
Let's go, boys. That's it. On it.
Sells gains the blue line, tries to get around one.
The whole game we've been fast, right? So
A centering pass, a bouncing puck, and they keep it out of the net. Now they chip it off the wall. Westover gets taken down. We're going to go on another power play here in a minute. Sells looks to settle things down. Sells, leaves it for St. John. St. John throws it back around to the far side. Now they come back up. Sells looks to get around a couple.
Go to the sticks.
Up the middle. Now Luca. He tries to fire one. That one's blocked, and there's the whistle with 5:14 remaining. Duffield goes back on the power play.
They won't call it if they have no costs. Oh. Bring in ball. No.
It's Nico.
No. Are you fucking kidding me?
So it looks like we're going to have a 5-on-3 here. Sells, Foster, and Scolari.
Sure. That was stupid. The other one, you gotta start fucking calling Toronto.
Now they come back in. Leung into Sells. Sells leaves it for Westover. Westover back to Sells. They look to set it up. Now they're back. They try it once again. Westover moves in. Westover tries to center it. Now they come back around. Back into Sells. Sells with a little bit of space. He fires a shot. That goes off something and bounces out and down. Sells now turns. Comes up. Gains the blue line. Now he cuts back into the middle. He's got some space. Tries to get around the D. Throws it through the crease and Storian covers it up. 4:27 remaining. This time we got Sells, McDonald, and Cohen with Westover and Leung. Now they try and set it up. Comes back to McDonald. He leaves it for Leung. Back into McDonald. McDonald with a little space. He fires a shot. That goes off something and into the far corner. Sells now grabs it. Over to Westover. Back into Leung. Leung now finds Sells. Sells. He fires a shot. That goes high and in behind the net. Now we got another penalty upcoming to Timmins for interference.
No, they won't go 3. What's that? One of theirs? No, it's one of the box. Holy fuck, refs. There is no timeout.
He doesn't know when to put the penalty.
Well, cut out the 20-second one, because you know that there's 2:20, and put up a minute and a half on. It's not hard to figure out. Yeah.
Can't start it.
What's that?
You can't start it until one of them's done.
So they gotta take out the 20 seconds.
No, they can't start a penalty. They can't start the minute 30 until one of those two are done.
They can't just get rid of it on this board?
No. Any board.
No, eh?
Doesn't matter what league it is.
Figure it out. Well, ours you can. You can zero them out in the back.
Well,
No, you can.
score you zero it out.
They're figuring it out now.
Because you can't let. Who do you let out of the bench? Who do you let out of the penalty box of the two kids?
Well, they're both on the same time though.
But they have to hold one kid back.
Yeah, they would have to. They would have to.
No, but I'm saying you can't start the third penalty until one of the first two are done. It doesn't matter.
We're just talking about
No.
time. He's saying that you don't know which one to grab.
No, it doesn't matter. The minute it's going to be a minute 50. It'll be a minute 50 penalty because he can't start the penalty until one of the two are done.
Below 5-on-3.
Yeah.
No, that's not what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they won't start the next one. That's what he's saying. Their time doesn't start.
Yeah. Minute 50 because yeah, they can't go below 5-on-3. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay, the ref should know. Or are they explaining it?
They're explaining it.
There's no timeouts. Let's go.
Where is this team?
Delay a game.
No, that's strategic. That was strategic.
So Luca, Cohen, and McDonald started out. There's a wondering what's going on here for the power play. Now Leung gets it over to Sells. Sells moves in, fires a shot. A great play there. A great save by Storing, and now it comes back out. They're in the corner digging deep for it, moving it around. Cohen pushes it back to Sells. Now they come back out. And they got their break. Now they throw it across. A great attempt there. Now they come back around. McDonald gains the zone. Offside once again. So we got 3:27 left and 1:13 in the power play. Everything's back under control here now.
I think he's just yelling to his players that time. Just yelling to his kids.
Luca pushes it forward. Lansfield unable to skate into it. Now they try and get it back. Sells takes a look. Surveys the situation. Tries to get it across. Now they skate into it. Luca gains the zone. Comes back to Leung. He gets caught there. A great play there by the North Stars. They keep passing it. Now Sells looks to elude a handful of guys. Little bit of ice. Now he comes up the middle. Looks to settle things down as he gains the zone. And once again, another offside. They'll need to figure out that one. .34 seconds remaining. McDonald wins it back. Now they push it back once again. Now he takes a look. Comes back up. Now he loses it. Now Cohen. It's a little bit of space. Cohen. He gains the zone. Greer Cohen pushes it back into the corner. They throw it around to the far side. McDonald now sends it back to St. John. St. John fires a shot. That hits something and goes into the corner. Luca now. Luca throws it back into the Cohen. Back to Serrani. Comes back out. And now comes back out into the zone, and Serrani goes back to his blue line, pushes it off the wall. Luca gains the zone. Tries to hit McDonald. He fires a low shot and finds the back of the net. With 1:49 remaining, McDonald at a 5-4 game. Athos was on the bench for the extra attacker. They'll be looking for the kitchen sink now. Throw everything at him. Try and tie it up. North Stars from their zone push it up. Leung picks that one off at center ice. Now he's got a bit of space. Johnny Leung comes in, takes a look, comes back out, off the wall to Westover. Back into McDonald. McDonald turns the puck over, and that's going to do the empty netter right there as Cole makes it 6-4 with 1:23 remaining. Turned over just inside the blue line. The North Stars grab the puck, headman it, and Oral scores to restore the 2-goal lead.
I wouldn't even say that.
They push it off the wall.
Go. Again.
The North Stars create another turnover just inside the zone. Sells Throws a high puck. A great stick there by the North Stars. Now they throw it in deep into the zone. Off a stanchion, off a Siniatis. Leaves it for Westover. Now Leung. Headmans it for Scoleri. Scoleri up to Foster. They chip that one forward. Then it comes back in. Sells. Tries to dance around a couple. He's on the far wall. They'll be happy to kill that clock off with 45 seconds remaining. Try to get around a couple. Unable to do it that time. Now they go to the far side. Westover walks in. He fires a shot. And a big save there. And behind the net. 20 seconds remaining. Timmins will skate away with a 6-4 victory here in the Silver Stick. Leung headmans it. Oosterhuis fires it in. That's going to do it. Timmins wins 6-4. We want to thank you for tuning in wherever you're watching from. Good morning, good evening, good night. Elvis has left the building.